There's one other little story. There's not really much to go with it, but I just saw the headline and I wanted to mention it because we've talked about nurses tonight, and I'd like to mention one of our other public servants, and that's the teachers. Very quick. There's no video. It's just a very quick chat from an article on News Talk ZB. Primary teachers reject insulting 1% pay rise from ministry. So if inflation's at 2 point whatever it is at the moment, 2.8, that means they're going backwards by around 2% in real money. Primary teachers have voted to reject 1% pay rise from the Ministry of Education. The vote, which closed on Wednesday, resulted in primary teachers overwhelmingly saying no to the collective agreement offer. Teachers and NZEI Te Rui Roa primary teaching negotiation team leader Liam Rutherford said the ministry's offer was essentially asking teachers to take a pay cut. Yeah, there you go. On the heels of government scrapping our pay equity claim, this offer was insulting, and members have overwhelmingly reflected on that sentiment in the vote. As educators, we want to be valued supporters and respect for our work, yet this offer doesn't address any of our key claims or the issues we've spoken up about. Rutherford said the current offer contains no reference to teachers' Toitu Te Tiriti claim, which would introduce an expression of the obligations and commitments of the parties to Te Tiriti in the collective agreement. He said it also does little to address other pay-related claims to recognise additional expertise or responsibilities that primary teachers may hold, he said. From August 18 to 29, primary teachers will head into mass paid union meetings with other educators, members groups, individual principals, support staff and Ministry of Education and Learning support to decide on their next steps. And this is all on the back of Crown entity boards getting up to 80% pay increases for the chairs of boards, some going from 90,000 to 162,000. And it's important to remind people about that a Crown entity board chair is not a full-time job. It might be a once-a-month job. It might be a part of other boards the person's belonging to. But they say we value the chairs by giving them an 80% pay increase. We value the teachers. How's 1%?
And this goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the show, that we need to give all of our teachers and our nurses and our doctors, across the board 10% pay rise and then better conditions. I mean, it's just absolutely outrageous that teachers are being treated like this, that the people who are educating our kids are having to struggle day to day. Well, how does that make them a good teacher,
Yeah.
It's like they're purposely bloody underfunding and knifing every single bloody thing that means something in this country, but they're prepared to bankroll private initiatives into it. I mean, the charter schools, we're not even allowed to know how well they're doing because that's all top secret and commercially sensitive.
They've told the charter schools not to release their roll numbers.
Yes,
If they release their roll numbers, you can go allotted money divided by roll number per
Right.
student.
Yeah. And they don't, I just think, and this is, this is the thing that frustrates me about the union movement in this country. They should have been fighting to gain the right for a general strike, because I'm going to tell you right now, a 10-day general strike in this country of every single nurse, every single police officer, every single firefighter, every single public servant, you do 10 days and the bloody government will come back and sign any bloody deal, That would do a 10-day general strike in this country would do more for the rights of workers than 10 elections. And I just think that if we're going to fight for a public service that's actually worth the mana of the job that it does, then give those workers and those unions the right to bloody fight back and not get pushed around and used like this, And we haven't signed up to the general strike rules. We should be pushing for a general strike. It's illegal in this country. Well, let's push for it. And then see what bloody David Seymour and bloody Winston Peters and bloody Chris Luxon have to say then. 5-day strike, they will change their minds,
I mean, like, you would hope, and I'm saying would hope, I don't want to be naive here, Marty, but you would hope that if the other side were to get back in, that they will be much more open to the idea of getting the right to a general strike.
Our side are too bloody loving and too bloody caring. We want to sit down with everyone. We want to bring everyone together because we want to build. We want to build on the left. The right want to destroy. The right want to burn. The right want to tear things down. So they don't give a shit, right? They don't care about sitting down and bringing people with them. And so our problem whenever we get into power is we want to do the right thing and we want to bring people with us. And bless and God, look, I support that. But we've got to be as tough as these bastards on the right are prepared to be, And we've got to actually come in with the plans that we're already going to do, the 100-day plan to do it, and get the bloody things done. If we do too much of this, come on, everyone, let's come into, you'd hope that we would have learned the lesson here is to be just as ruthless. But I don't think it's not who we are.
Yeah, and look, you're on some level preaching to the choir here, and not to bore the audience, but since my ZB days, not to evoke that, I don't like evoking that too much. It's like name dropping, but I've been saying it the whole time. The right plays politics better. The left, again, because I'm a New Zealand male, I use the rugby analogy. The left seem to be okay getting to the end of the game and go, we played a good game. Well, we lost, but it wasn't that a perfect spiral pass. Whereas the right, they're missing nails because they've been eye gouging and they've been set off. But they've got the win and they don't give a fuck. And we need a bit more of that mongrel. Dude, I've been saying that for 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I'm with you.